Hi y'all, this is Regina. Welcome back to Regina's Crafting and More. Today I'm going to show you how I help save myself time and money when I'm cutting my stabilizer. This happens to be the Pellon 8, what is that? Pellon 806 Stitch and Tear Up. It's essentially tearaway stabilizer. I bought a whole bolt yesterday because it was on sale, half price. And with the cost of everything, I try to save wherever and whenever I can. So when when you're at the store, they have to unroll the bolt. And then when she rolled it back up, it was an absolute mess. They don't take their time in rolling it back up neatly. So this morning I started rolling, and I got about halfway and said, okay, that's enough. I'm going to keep a half of it on a roll, and then I'll straighten out the rest of it, which I've already done, rolled it back up nice and neat, and put it in my closet. So when I don't have, at the store, as they were unraveling it, one of the other ladies grabbed it and started tearing off the piece of paper that you normally have with your stabilizer that tells you what kind it is. She just started tearing it off, and I went, wait, stop. I need some of that, you know. So anyhow, let's get to the point. So what I do is I unroll it, whether it's off the bolt or off what I've rolled up. I line it up on a straight line. Okay, I lined it up down here at the bottom. Also, I take my hoop, and I use Baby Locks. I have a Solaris and an Alissimo, and I this is the outside edge of my hoop, so I put it on an inch. Okay, so here's where I'm lined up, and I can see the inch mark, and I put it on an inch, and I leave about an inch below my where I tighten my hoop up. I leave an inch, and then I want an inch at the top so I can see through here, and I'm going to cut right at that inch mark. And no, I don't use a ruler. I don't need it. It's not fabric, and I'm not trying to keep it super straight line. All right, so then I turn this around, and I fold it over and line up those edges. And then again, I line it up, and I get about an inch on this side that I can see through my thing that connects to the machine. I've got an inch up here. Yeah, essentially I've got an inch down here, which is here, and I've got an inch over here. So I'm going to use this inch mark over here on this side and the inch mark at the top, and I'm going to put my hoop in. Did I loosen this hoop? Alright, so, and yeah, I'm using my hoop that has the shelf liner on it. I pretty much do that no matter what, but it really helps on the freestanding lace. Alright, so you want to get your hoop down in, your inside hoop into the outside hoop, and tighten it up. Okay, so now I've got a little more down here, so, you know, since that popped out, I'm going to loosen this up, and I'm just going to put that 1 inch over here, and I must have got more than I needed the other way. All right. Okay, so tighten till it's tight and give it just a little bit. All right, so now I've got all this. So I do my embroidery, and I end up with this. So this has a hole in it from me. You're getting a sneak peek stitching my little witch with balloons. This is a series that I'm giving away on my group. She hasn't been released to the group yet, but will be in the next couple of weeks. And so it leaves this when I take it out. And I have a video that shows you how to press your embroidery, not using a wool mat. And I'll explain. All right, so now I have this that I trim, I cut, I fold it over, and I have these little, this little hole in here. So I'm going to cut that off. Somewhere I have a ruler. Okay. So I'm going to cut that piece off like that. And it leaves me with these two pieces. So if I do that and put them together, watch what I can do. This piece is a whole piece. Look at that. Fits perfect. Now I can take these two pieces. I can put this right about there because we know that the 4x4, the 4x4 hoop, the design does not take up the whole hoop. So I've kind of got it lined up in the middle. Now I have my 2 layers of stabilizer once again from what I just used and trimmed away. I put my fabric on top of that. I put my hoop on top of this, and I have my 2 layers of stabilizer now using my scrap pieces from the previous hooping. So that's how you can save. Now I went to Joann's and bought a whole roll, a whole bolt of this Pellon Stitch and Tear. So, you know, it was half price, and now I'm even saving more as I'm stitching and cutting my scraps. I hope this was helpful. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye.